What's up, guys? Good to your day. Here to talk about how I feel Gangplank was changed, how I feel Gangplank is now with um to Triforce, what I've been building on him, and how I just feel about him overall right now. And I have gameplay going on to demonstrate I have, and just to kind of show off how good I am at sorry, right. So just so we have context, I decided I wasn't really gonna play gameplay, last patch, um, with the Triforce changes. Quick note. So we decided that we're gonna invade, and it goes completely wrong. I flash trying to get the brand. We do get first blood, but it just goes horribly wrong, and we're gonna have a bunch of people. So Ivana, Ash, and our Braum, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is, and there's nothing I can do about it. So we're in patch 612 now, and I didn't play a. I don't think I played a single game last patch. And that was because I was really just dismayed with him. I was really just disappointed with the changes that they made to Triforce, and I was just like, oh well, he's not gonna do any good now. He's gonna be terrible, or at least he's gonna be weaker, and I'm just not gonna want to play him. And he's weaker for he's definitely weaker. But the the crit build I was going seems to have been not the best build. It helped with sustain. Um but the armor pen build is a lot better for gameplay, I have found out. Um, so what I've been going typically is Triforce into boots, into Yomu's, and then I'll get Infinity Edge. And after Infinity Edge, I'll get maybe a Sterix, or I'll get either a Sterix or a Maw, depending upon the situation. My armor. I could swap out um Sterix or whatnot for a GA instead, if I so wanted. So we're gonna try to kill Nasus here. It's not really gonna go too well, because I have no health. Nasus is trying to get on me though. I should have turned back sooner, so that way we could have get Nasus. But Nasus is kind of just going to be an idiot and stay around a lot longer than what he should. But fortunately for him, he's going to get help from Volibear, which means I'm now stuck in a bad spot, and I'm going to have to try and kill Nasus. He flashes on top of me to kill me, but die at the same time. So that's kind of a win for me. Worked out. But could have been. So Nasus is going to TP back, but I have my Sheen now. So I didn't want to TP because I wanted to save it for play. I wanted to save it so that way it could help my team elsewhere on the map. And I have that in the back of my head. Like, okay, well, he TP'd. I got to make a play. Nasus, though, he can't really fight me, which is good. Because especially now since I have Machine, he really can't do anything to me. I Q him for the kill, and yeah. So I'm popping my corrupting potions while I'm fighting to make sure I get the damage from corrupting potion, and I'm gonna ult down bot, get the kill on Callista, which is really nice. Helps me out. Yep, I'm good. Now I'm gonna see that Volibear is gonna show up bot. So I'm like, okay, now I can TP. Nasus is dead. He's probably coming back right now, but you know I can TP. So I TP in. I'm gonna Q volley because Q procs on hit effects. Force Volibear to flash, and then we force Brand to flash too. So that's definitely work. I congratulate my team, tell them they're doing great, and this is gonna be one of those GP carry games though. So Cass dies. Unfortunate. They pick up Volibear though, so I guess it's kind of worth. So right here, I'm gonna figure out that Gnosis can kind of fight me now. Or at least he can sustain better than what he could. Gnosis now has a glacial or not a glacial shroud. Yeah. No, that's what it's called. Okay, I don't know my names of items apparently. But he has a glacial shroud now, and I have to be careful about that, or like, well, not be careful, but he's gonna deal damage to me, and I get caught out here, and I fail my flash. I was trying to actually flash over the wall to get to safety, and I'm just gonna die here. And in the last ditch attempt, I'm gonna ult down bot, which does push the bot lane, the enemy bot lane off the turret, which is good, I guess. But I was just trying to make use of the fact that I was going to be dead, and I could have saved my ult, but I decided it was going to be better. It was better served that I would ult down bot, push them off the tower, and deal damage to them so that they would have to back. But now I know that, so that's twice now that they've shown up, so I'm like, okay, I learned from I adapt, I learned from my mistakes that I've been doing. I've been playing really aggressive against the Gnosis, which good. But the issue is that they're camping me. Or at least they're sending up people to me, and I don't have vision. I don't have adequate vision for how far up I am. So I'm starting to see that Gnosis can sustain against me very well, since he has the Glacial Shroud, and plus his passive. He's sustaining very, very well against me. And I'm like, oh snap, this is not good. I need to finish Triforce. So I'm like, this is not good. Because I'm gonna run out of mana before I ever can kill him. As you can see, I tried to trade with him there, and that was pretty much the defining moment. Like, okay, I can't fight him. I'm gonna ult down bot, pick up a double kill for myself, and then Volibear is gonna die in the process too. Ash almost dies. He doesn't. But so right now I'm like, okay, so the only way I can really fight Gnosis is if I E him. But even then, I'm realizing like, oh, that's not working either. He's just restoring all of it back. He's restoring all of it back. So I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to definitely get a mortal reminder of this game, which is already kind of which is probably what I was gonna get regardless. But I'm like, I'm definitely gonna have to get this item early. I'm gonna have to pick up an Executioner's Calling early. I put my ward there, instead of the bush, because this ward is a lot better. It gives more vision, and I can see Volibear coming before he gets to this. Granted, I'm not paying attention, and I screw myself over. And it doesn't matter because Gnosis is actually the one that kills me. And Volibear doesn't get an assist, but that's me not having map. But I have Triforce now, and I want to get Grievous Wounds. I want to get an Executioner's Calling as fast as possible this game, but it's just not quite going to happen that fast. So this gives me time to talk about how I feel about it. So, I played the Wednesday today. This video will probably go up tomorrow though, so it'll be yesterday when I put this video up. And I played him, and I was kind of just like, I'll just kind of just play him. It'll just be whatever. And I found out like, oh snap, he's actually super strong still. I also get them off the bot tower and to try to pick up a kill if I could, but like, oh snap, he's super strong still. I should have been playing him this whole time. So, you know, I was quite wrong about whether or not Gangplank would stay in the meta, or at least like for solo queue, he's still in the meta. Competitive, he hasn't been played at all. It's unfortunate, but part of that's because Triforce top laners are taking over, which Gangplank does not do good against. But I forget if I mentioned. I don't think I. No, I did. So one of the items that you can get, instead of a Sterex or a or Maw, one of the items that you can get is Death's Dance, and I forget if I get that the game or not because I'm still not used to building Gangplank yet. With like the armor pin build because like the only crit item I ever get on this build is Infinity Edge. You get less crit chance, but it's kind of whatever. But Death's Dance is a really good item on GP. And if I get Lucidity Boots, it actually maxes out my cooldown, which is really nice. So my team is fighting. I'm gonna come in, pick up some kills for myself. Cue the LeBlanc, which I don't even think I got the. Oh, I did get the kill for that. Okay, cue the LeBlanc. Gonna go and kill Volibear. Well, Cass gets it, and I'm gonna flash onto Callista because I'm afraid of that Rend almost killing me, which is, I mean, I had 2 health left, so that's not too bad, I guess. But so do I like this new Gangplank build? Hell yeah. So the Gangplank build I was talking about, that I've been talking about, I've been enjoying it much more than the crit build. The crit build hit hard, but not anywhere near as hard as what this does. Because you still have a crit chance. It's just that it's less likely to be, which is not that big of a deal. We're gonna catch out Volibear here, which is gonna be really nice. And we're gonna easily kill Nasus. As you can see, I have Executioner's Calling now. I decided to build that over Yomu's this game, because I was like, hell, we're like I was saying, Nasus has been being an issue. I want this item now since I'm constantly fighting, and we're kind of pushing down onto them. Bot lane, though, completely lost. I could have thrown another barrel down on Callista, and it would have been all, but it didn't happen. So I see there's a fight happening mid after I just TP'd, which is a really big issue, because that means I can't be there at all, and I just have to push the wave out and just be like, it is what it is, and deal with it. So I'm gonna try to ult them off the tower. I do get a hit off a Brand, which works really well. I almost kill him if that Q was a crit. But then Brand dies to tower, and LeBlanc actually died to tower too. So then I'm like, okay, time to go get myself some kills. I'm gonna get an unofficial Quadra here, because that should be the triple right there. But nope. Not. I'm just gonna get 2 double kills instead of a Quadra. Boohoo. But as you can see, 12, 3, and 4. Doing insanely well. So I decided that instead of getting a BF sword for my Infinity Edge, I decide I'm gonna just get a pickaxe instead. I'm gonna just finish my Mortal Reminder since they do have some armor at this point. Nasus has 2 armor items actually, and I do not like that at all, because the armor pin's really just to get through targets a lot easier, and it works out really well. But as you can see, I just deal an insane amount of damage. I'm gonna actually flash over this wall and try to kill Callista, and it doesn't do the job. But you know what? I'm unstoppable at this point. I'm gonna run top here. Nasus is gonna learn that he can't fight me now. Like we haven't fought since I got my mortal reminder, and he's gonna learn that he is no match for me anymore because of my grievous wounds that I can put on him. So I am just woo fade. 14, 3, and 4. Doing pretty good. So I'm gonna start speeding this up here. Just a bit, so that way this doesn't go on forever. But yeah. The armor pin build works really well. Gonna give props to Dyrus to this because that is who I got the build from. And I'm quite happy I decided I was gonna play Gangplank again. Because now because I've been playing a lot of Zyra in ranked lately. I do have 1 or 2 games with Karthus in on there recently. But now, since I know Gangplank is still viable, I'm going to start playing him a lot more. I do have to. The only issue that I have with playing Gangplank though is that in mid, um, oh, this is great. So we're gonna bait Volibear here and kill him. So such a good play. Because we couldn't do Baron because they were gonna stop us. So it was like, okay, well, we bait. And then we're gonna get a kill on Callista. Then we're gonna get a kill on Gnosis. And they literally can't do anything to me. Brand almost kills me, but I'm gonna get a kill on him. And I wish we could have finished here. And I honestly thought we could. Had I known that it was gonna go as badly as what just happened, where everyone kind of dies off, I would have said, screw it, we're not doing this. I do kill Callista though. And we do end up killing Volibear, and I'm just like, screw this, I'm teleporting out of here, I'm just gonna uh, so now since I know Gangplank is viable, I'm gonna be playing him in ranked more now. But the one issue that I have with him is that he's, like I said before, he's not good against the Triforce top laners, which are dominating solo queue right now. This is gonna be the only that's gonna be the only other time I die this game, I think. And the fight doesn't necessarily go amazing for us. I forget what the button. Fight doesn't go amazing for us, but it doesn't go bad either. Like I die, upsetting. The fight still goes pretty well. Um, but we're gonna come here and take Baron, and this is pretty much gonna end the game for us here. But yeah. So I can't play Gangplank against the Triforce top laners. Jackson Aurelia. Mostly Aurelia, because I will get crushed, and there are a lot of bad matchups for Gangplank that I typically end up running into. Gangplank or not Gangplank, Gnosis, who has if you saw Gnosis, who had Deadman's and Iceborne, lost half his health to me. So I'm doing pretty good. Brand I do 1,000 damage to with a Q. So this is a free kill. I could have just queued him if I wanted to, and cut the barrels up for later. It's chose to go for style point. But yeah, I can't play Gangplank against Triforce top laner, so I'm gonna have to find another champion. I'm gonna have to find a champion to play against them. You know, if I find that I'm not going to put Triforce top laner, I'm gonna, hell yeah, I'm just gonna do that. But yeah, final verdicts on Gangplank. I'm loving him with the very few games I've gotten on him. I've played 4 games. 4 games. First game first game was still getting back into it, still like getting back into it for the first time, but with a different build. and kind of feeling out how that was gonna. And then that was good. And the next game after that, I got crushed. Then the game after that was this game, and then the fourth game was in ranked, where somehow I only had 2 kills, but I had like 30 assists. Um, I don't, but I did like it's not and that's not like I wasn't doing damage. I did the second move. Happened. Um, but I've been having fun. So out of those 4 games, I've actually had 2. Um, because I was because the last patch or not last patch 610 when they implemented the champion level 6 and 7. Um, I don't spend money on chests. So I have any uh I didn't have any blue essence to upgrade my champion shards because I got S ranks on Gangplank within 2 games of playing them. It was super easy. Um, but and then after that, actually, I actually gotten. It's funny because I actually got in level 6 at that point of time. After I got in those 2 S ranks, I would have the following games I would have actually been able to get 7 out of it. But yeah, so I'm actually almost level 7 with Gangplank. If I had essence, I'm not gonna. I might spend my IP level 7 game. I don't. So I'm sorry for a little rant there though, but thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, subscribe if you did, and let me know in the comments below how you think about Gangplank now. Whether you think he's stronger, weaker, since last patch. I do think he is weaker. But had I been going this build the whole time, um, I would have a better understanding of how much he is. But thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one.